From Boston, Mass. This evening, we're at historic Fenway Park. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The shortstop.
Digging in now, Gene Segura. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
And now Bryce Harper. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, number 7.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Jake Arrieta will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
The 1-1. He's outside for a ball. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's gone 3 for 11. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
1-2.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now McCutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Line towards center field. Bradley makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, the double play. Now at the plate, Michael Franco.
Michael Franco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Line drive to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Franco over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That is good.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His history with Jake Arrieta, not great, and he's 1 for 8. Arrieta gets the sign. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Phillies on top, 1-0. Stepping in, JT Realmuto will lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
JT Realmuto.
first offering on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he rips it on the ground to second. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Steve Pearce now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rhys Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
One run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Pierce has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Benintendi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 50.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's at the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit hard towards center. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Pedroia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Philadelphia's on top, 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Williams. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Nick Williams.
The pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 7.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Take the break. The batter, the catcher, JT.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base. Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Franco on second. Realmuto on at first with 2 down. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading
All
off,
right, thanks,
for the
Heidi.
Red Sox, the outfielder,
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead it off
Benintendi.
against Jake Arrieta. Line, but speared on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. 1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Blue Jays.
Herrera calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Steve Pearce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Arrieta is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Road, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Fly out.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And it's 1-1. Bradley, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Hit softly on the ground to third. Franco gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Two-men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And a ball. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Nick Williams. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The third baseman, number 7.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. In now, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking to send him packing again. Back up the middle. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Arrieta's got his target. First pitch on the way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. JT Realmuto with a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
The batter,
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Taken high and deep to right. Betts looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Brian Johnson is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 3-0. Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Into the box, Steve Pearce. He swings and grounds it to short. Hernandez at second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Digging in, Mike Zunino. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Williams. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. This is line to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
15.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. There's Segura. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Phils took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jake Arrieta earns his 8th victory of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Eduardo Rodriguez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night. inside the show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-0. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-4. Nick Goody earned the win, his fourth this season, as Cleveland took down the Mets 4-2. The Pirates starting pitcher, number 50, collected the victory in his 12th win, helping lead the Pirates to victory over the Nationals 1-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The San Francisco Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 7-4. The San Diego Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-2. The Cardinals combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home 10-6. The D-backs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they blew out the Jays 9-1. The Kansas City Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-5. The Mariners completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-1. Nelson Cruz sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 4-1. The Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Yankees 12-1. The Angels had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-4. The Houston Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.